Rage.
Call of Duty Elite is a new online service and platform that represents the future of connected gameplay for Call of Duty console games. There was never really sort of a dedicated social network just for Call of Duty, and that's really what Elite is aiming to be. You get to see your statistics, you get to connect with other players in all these cool different ways, and then you get to compete with them for real and digital prizes. We have three pillars that we think of for the Call of Duty Elite service. There's Connect, Compete, and Improve, and Connect is the first one, and it represents enhancing the way that players interact with each other around the Call of Duty franchise.
Connect is a place where you can have groups, you can have clans, and you have theater as well. It's really a place where you can socialize with Call of Duty members.
The theater feature is going to let anybody share, their best moments on video, and also they can upload screenshots.
In Black Ops, you're able to actually export videos from your games and then post them up to our YouTube channel. I think Connect is that sort of, it's kind of like that gateway to you being even further engaged in the game.
Obviously, the big blockbuster feature for Connect in Modern Warfare 3 is going to be the clans feature.
Clans are the competitive version of grouping, where you're able to specify a group of people, up to 100 people, that you'll actually be able to compete with in clan operations or contests.
People already have clans right now. They just don't have a place or a website that can show their clan pride. We've got all that for you. We've got an emblem generator. You have your own feed so that you can keep up with your friends. It's just a really great way to start your clan and make it legit.
The second big pillar of Elite is Compete, a new way to interact with multiplayer competition within Call of Duty.
The Compete feature of Call of Duty Elite is really the section where all players can battle against one another for prizes and glory.
People were already organizing their own types of competitions.
We really needed to give people a place to show off and a place to really legitimize and keep track of.
Kill confirmed.
Compete is a place where you can play the video game just the way that you played it, but now you can focus it on a particular stat or a particular game mode and win a prize and a badge, and really have some bragging rights now in the community.
Compete allows all users on the service to compete in operations and events. Operations are more skill-based contests, and depending on how many of a particular stat you got for that operation, you'll be able to win prizes and badges that you can then show up on Call of Duty Elite. Lone Wolf operations are based around players competing for a given amount of time in a specific game mode in which they'll receive a badge or a prize if they place high enough.
Third component is this idea of clan operations.
This feature allows a clan of up to 100 players can come together and try to earn prizes. The other part of Compete is events. Sweepstakes, where anybody can enter and randomly win.
Events are a little bit more creativity oriented, so maybe you're not the best player, but you're really good at doing hilarious stuff in the game and capturing it on film. That's the kind of event that you could enter your stuff into and win.
The most appealing thing about Compete is definitely the pricing. And I have to say, these prizes are really cool. I mean, this is good stuff. And so just being able to not only get that prize, but compete with your friends is going to be so fun for consumers.
Compete lets you take all of those claims and it makes it legit and official. It highlights my play style and gives me something to hang my hat on. So for a lot of people, bragging rights are important, and Compete is going to help with that.
It's going to be a really great opportunity for players to not only show off how good they are both on the controller and behind the camera, and also gives them a little resume for their Call of Duty Elite career.
Pick it up, team. Cover me! Reloading! Heads up, Delta Team. Defend the objective. The bomb has been planted. You are clear to engage.
Improve is the ultimate strategy guide for Call of Duty.
We always say that there's no manual for multiplayer, so Improve is really where you go if you want to look into all the nuances of strategies and tactics for becoming a better player in multiplayer.
The Improve feature came about because we really wanted to create a universal space that is really a one-stop shop for people to learn about all the features in the game and to help themselves get better at playing Call of Duty. Currently, the Improve feature in Call of Duty Elite has information about weapons, equipment, perks, kill streaks, maps, and all the game modes that are in Black Ops. So the Improve section will include all the great guns and maps that'll be in that game.
The Improved Maps 2.0 is really going to blow people's minds. You're going to be able to zoom in and zoom out of that map. So we're going to deconstruct the map. Then we're going to show you different quick routes of how you can get into the objective. And we have lots of strategy tips that are just focused on the map.
I think the most appealing feature of the Improved section are going to be the weapon videos that we've created.
And they essentially give you a sort of a hands-on statistical dive into the capabilities of each weapon, and also shows you all kinds of details about what that weapon does, its strengths and its weaknesses, how each of the attachments for that weapon affected the performance parameters. And then you'll also be able to see things like your specific accuracy with that weapon so far in the game. The power of a platform like Elite is that we can enable the great players in our community to really share their knowledge about Call of Duty with the people who are not as good as them. And that's what we're trying to harness with Improve with Modern Warfare 3.
As Call of Duty evolves, Elite is going to evolve with it. And we are going to evolve our strategies, evolve our tips, as well as integrate with the game as much as possible.
There's something in there for everybody. Even if you're the most advanced Call of Duty player, you're going to find something in there that you'd never thought of before.